let's see what kind of money you can make today on Money Moves Monday. We are starting your reading with the Magical Cats Tarot deck is what we're going to use because magical. I just thought we need a magical deck to manifest stuff, to make stuff happen, right? So we're going to see, oh wow, the Knight of Wands is here. The Five of Swords wanted to come out and the Queen of Pentacles flipped over. And let me just finish shuffling because they came out rather quickly. King of Swords. So we have a lot of people cards here. You could have a big family. And then the Death card for Virgos, okay? All right, let's break this down here. So, you're the Knight of Wands. So you are charging forward here. You do have an agenda. You're taking action, passion. You're taking a risk. A little impulsive here, energy for money moves, right? With what you're working on. Whatever you're working on, you're very impassioned by it. You're taking action. It's adventurous to you. You're passionate about it. And you're ready to take a risk. Absolutely. With the Five of Swords, there is definitely some conflicts that you've had to endure. Definitely some setbacks. You know, when you're doing anything, whatever this impassioned project is for you, whether you're just trying to get a raise, a promotion, a new job, get a side hustle off of it, write a book, like it could be so many things, to be honest, that you're trying to do. And you're encountering, like anything else, you're encountering some conflicts, maybe with people you have to work with, your bosses or your co-workers. It just depends, whatever that means for you. It's going to be different for everyone because this is a collective reading. But, you know, Five of Swords is, you know, some arguments, some conflict. If you're doing something, maybe your partner is upset about how you're managing things and how you're doing things because it's, you know, the familial money. I mean, that could be playing a role here as well with the Five of Swords coming out in your reading. Okay, now the Queen of Pentacles, though, tells me that this night that you started out with, whatever you've got going on, you're leveling up. You're making money. You've got Queen of Pentacles energy. So that is a good thing, right? The Queen of Pentacles is Pentacles, which is money. So you definitely are elevating with whatever this is. You're being able to pay off whatever conflicts or bills or things that need to be paid. I definitely see that with that card. You're able to, you know, pay your bills, pay whatever is going on that you are, you know, having in that Five of Swords conflict energy. Okay. Now, then to have the King of Swords makes me feel like that, you know, you're proving to be able to take your actions appropriately, your passion appropriately, handle these conflicts, these betrayals or manipulations in business very well. However, there's this King of Swords. So, you know, what does that mean to you? Is that a boss? Is that a partner? Is that a colleague, a coworker? It could be different for everyone. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like this person that is in that role is something coming to an end here, because then we've got the transformational death card. So I'm not sure what that means to everybody, but it'll be something different for everyone. So let's just say that your spouse or significant other was really giving you some conflict over what you're doing here that you're so passionate about, concerned about maybe you know, using the familial money and being risky with it, you know, because that Knight of Wands can talk about risk, that this person is trying to stand in their power and say, you better not F up, you better not lose the money, you better not mess with the bills, we better have the kids fed, the family fed, the dog fed, you know, whatever your family has been built to so far. It's like the King of Swords is being authoritarian and being fair and objective, you know, but still could be, you know, putting down some type of energy. Or it could show that you're making money and you're in this kind of queen energy, this feminine energy, but you're also able to be boss and be a leadership role in the King of Swords. This could just be the duality of you as a business person versus this be some boss saying to you, oh, well, you want to do that? Well, I need you to do this. Like, you know, it's like somebody kind of like trying to give you more conflict and you have to deal with it. But with the Death card ending it, it's coming to an end. So maybe whoever this person is, they're going to be on your side. Oh, wow, you are really good at what you do. Wow, you really did do a good job. What was I thinking? This is really all working out. Same thing with if this is a spouse. If this is you, what's coming to an end is that you're no longer needing to be the duality. You're probably getting ready to level up again if we check the energy for you, Virgo. You know, we probably would see that you're somehow having a transformation and leveling up again, because I see this as a positive Death card in this reading. I see it as you leveling up next, like you're about to level up again. Okay, let's use the Kipper for any clarifiers for this reading. Let's just use the Kipper deck here and see if it has any clarifying messages for this reading. This is an oracle deck. It's not many cards. Kipper deck is also designed to have messages from all things that we deal with in life, just like a tarot deck. If you want to know more about how tarot can be accurate if all you do is read the cards, you can check out Tarot Talk Tuesday, where I go over everything to do with tarot. That's not what we're on. You can check out episode 1, which is the history of tarot, a brief overview of all the history combined into a little summary. Episode 2 and 3 is all how I got into tarot, just so you can understand that I have done the work. Yeah, main female. I have done the work and I know what I'm talking about. And then the last episode that just last week was about the sun, which is what most people look at these collective readings for, and it's all about what the sun sign represents. And we're going to go into each placement so you can look at other collective messages and understand how you can get other messages that might help you in these collective messages other than just your sun sign. But eventually we will get to everything tarot, including how you can read cards, how anybody can read cards, and how to know a fake from a phony and a real with someone with real power or real gifts in the tarot. Okay, so there's a main female. So this could be, I'm dealing with a lot of Virgo females that are doing this. This could just be the main female is who you're dealing with. That could be your boss, your spouse, your partner, your colleague, something like that. It doesn't really give you much information, but it might help resonate with somebody who's listening to this message that the storyline makes sense, that you have a female that's main, that's really, you know, playing a role in this scenario for you. And that's all that Kipper wants to say. It's really not putting out any other messages. So that's it, just one card. And that's usually, just so you know, because it's not a very big deck. It doesn't have much to say. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. That is your Money Moves Monday message for my Virgos. And next up is Capricorns. We're doing all earth signs today for the Money Moves message. Like, comment, subscribe, and share.